To record a solo podcast episode in SureTake, you want to start from your dashboard and head to Open Studio. Make sure if you have multiple shows that you're going to the correct show that you want to record into. It is also possible as well to bookmark your studio link directly, so you can click that and head right to the studio to record instead of starting from your dashboard. So let's head in here. We'll click Open Studio. So let's hit that, and I do recommend naming your session. This makes it a lot easier to stay organized and find things later on if you need them. So whether it's an episode number, a topic, anything like that, just to remind yourself what you're actually talking about rather than just letting it default to the date and time. Set our name. Headphones are normally important for interview podcasts, but for solo, they actually don't matter. So I'm just going to hit yes here just to clear it. We need to make a selection here. So yes is fine. From here, if it is video, leave your camera on, select the correct one. For audio, always double check your settings. I highly recommend that because even though we are seeing our audio level show up here, sometimes the browser will do something strange and it will select a different microphone, and you don't want to end up recording your podcast on your laptop that's in the corner of the room as opposed to your quality mic that's close to your mouth. So always double check that. The audio output in a case of a solo episode doesn't actually matter either. So now we've got all that ready. We can hit join room. So here we are in the studio. If I look a little laggy on here, it's just because I'm screen recording a video window. It's got nothing to do with SureTake. Yours won't look like this. From here, we're pretty much ready to go. There's not going to be a whole lot that you need to do, but there are a few options around that you might be interested in. Just going to show the settings area here because if you are capturing a video podcast, you do want your camera on. Otherwise, you could have turned that off at the pre-join page, or you can turn it off here so we don't even record the video. But if you have a preference not to see yourself and you do want to capture video, you can use this hide my video feature right here, and that will just turn your video feed off. It's not that it's not being recorded, and that's clearly indicated here. It's just that you don't have to look at yourself while you're doing the recording. Otherwise, we are good to go. I always like to double check the audio level again just to make sure that everything is on before we record in silence. But yep, looks like we're seeing some levels here, so we're good to start. Ready to record, so we'll hit the record button. And it's going to give you a 3-second countdown. I recommend even giving a couple seconds after that just to make sure everything is settled. So we're into our recording here. We've got a timer so you can see how long you've been doing this. Down in the bottom left, you'll see a status indicator. So saving and a green icon is what you want to see. That means everything is good. Your high quality file is being uploaded in the background. If you do ever see a different message there, you shouldn't need to worry because there are a variety of safeguards in place to make sure that you don't lose anything, okay? So with a solo recording in particular, it's just you. Even if your internet connection completely dropped and you kept recording, so long as you don't close the browser tab before it uploads, you're going to be fine. So just keep an eye on that. Normal use, you're not going to have anything to worry about. It's just going to say saving the entire time. If you notice this connection indicator here drop to yellow or red, that's usually not a concern either. Again, especially with a solo recording, those become more important with group sessions where you have other people's connections to monitor. And if you do suffer any connection problems while you're doing your recording, just follow the prompts on screen and your recording should be safe. You have a marker icon during active recording. And if you hit this and type something like a note for your editor or something for you later, good for IG clip, these will actually show up timestamped in your notes. Look at that. Okay, so that's a really simple way to add notes. And if you work with an editor, these notes actually can get sent along with your files. So you don't even have to copy and send the notes in an email. They can actually get it all automatically. So I think that was a great episode. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here. You'll see an upload message. Now, usually it's mostly uploaded already because it's happening in the background unless your internet connection was struggling, but that's still fine. It will finish at the end. And then once you get a confirmation message like this, you know everything is good. So we have the final length of the recording there. It's complete, safe to close the page, perfect. So everything that you just recorded is safely uploaded and you're good to leave this session. Worth mentioning as well, if you're going to do multiple episodes in a row, just use the rename function up here, change the name to something else and start a new recording. But if you feel like starting fresh and going back to the dashboard and coming into a brand new session, you can totally do that as well. So now that we're done, I'm going to go ahead and hit leave and session. That will bring us back to our dashboard, and then you'll be able to access the files that we just recorded. Okay, so Here we are. You can see we've got the combined backup. If you need a transcript, you can get it there. In this case, the combined backup is only you. It's not combining anyone else, but that's the name of it. So that's only in the case of an internet problem where something actually got lost. You normally shouldn't need that file, but if you want the transcript, just hit that button there. And your actual recording file, the high quality file, is going to be right here. Okay, so that's the video. Audio versions here as well. The synced version is typically only if there was a connection issue and if there are multiple people in the session. So you don't have to worry about that in this case. And you can see here the notes that we wrote are available. And if you want to preview or share, you've got the buttons to do that right here. So there you go. Nice and simple, like it's meant to be. Everything you need to know about how to record a solo episode in SureTake.